Good morning, you guys. It is day 3 of me breaking up with marijuana. It is 8 o'clock in the morning, and yesterday I started with a wake and bake. Today I said absolutely not. We are getting on our grind, and we're gonna try to see what life is like without smoking. So this is gonna be like my day 1 without smoking. I'm gonna try not to smoke at all. I do still have a little bit left, so Godspeed to me to get through this. But yes, yesterday I smoked in the morning, and then I did smoke yesterday before I went to sleep, but I did kind of wean down a little bit yesterday. So I feel like today is going to be a little bit better for me. I'm hoping and praying. We're having a pool day today, and it's going to be like 90 something today. One thing about me, I'm a Puerto Rican, but I do not like the heat, okay? I don't like when it gets like muggy hot. But yeah, we're gonna go swimming, and I think it's gonna be a really fun day today. I'm really going to try to stay away from it. And I wanted to kind of vlog style document this, you guys, document how I'm feeling throughout the day. Coffee is gonna be so hard for me because I love smoking and drinking my coffee, but this is all worth it. I already feel myself becoming more clear. I already feel myself awakening up to myself. I also wanted to say, you guys, your comments, thank you for the support. Thank you so much for the support. I literally love it so much. Your advice means so much, and I'm like scrolling through, like reading all of your paragraphs and stuff, and it makes me feel so not alone. So thank you. As well as to you guys that are being mean out there, I am a human being. I do read your comments, and I'm just trying to be genuinely and authentically myself, nothing else here. There's no clickbait, there's no like fake do it for the views. I'm just doing this because literally I've always wanted to be on YouTube. I've always wanted to do this, and I just want to make a difference. You guys, seriously, I just want to show you my beautiful self, and I hope that you allow me to. Seriously. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna do my little guru stuff, and then I'm gonna make my coffee, and we're gonna sit and have coffee together.
Nice comb halfway in between those two.
I made myself an iced coffee, a classical iced coffee. Hello, you guys. I've tried to film this video so much. My storage ran out, so this is how much coffee I have left. We're still doing a coffee session. I decided to tell you guys about the first time that I smoked weed, why I started smoking weed, and why I'm quitting weed. The very first time that I smoked weed, I was 13 years old. I went to a friend's house for a sleepover. Her dad had some weed, and we ended up smoking. We were also drinking a bunch too. So I don't really remember everything that happened. I do remember waking up in the morning and throwing up into the bathtub. So that had to be the Four Locos, okay? Skip forward, I'm 17 years old. This is when I really started smoking weed. I was in psychology class, and there was this girl that I really thought she was so pretty. She had this like grunge Tumblr aesthetic look. And she poked me on my shoulder one day, and she said, "Hey, somebody just gave me a free bag of weed. Do you want to skip next period and go smoke with me?" And of course I said yes. I don't condone, but I said yes. We ended up going to the bathroom, and we called each other out as if we were our moms, right? So we called saying that we were sick or we had a doctor's appointment and then we needed to leave. So we ended up leaving. It worked, okay? It 100% worked. My parents never said anything about it, and I don't think her said anything about it either. So we walked to her friend's house, and we ended up smoking. There were cats, there were video games, there was a spinny office chair that I was just spinning around in, okay? It was so fun. But also, for the very first time in my life, it made all the chatter in my head go down. It was like white noise. And I thought it was amazing. I thought it was beautiful. I really genuinely was like, wow, why have I not smoked this sooner? Why have I not started this sooner? I came from a broken home. I came from a home where communication lacked. There would be arguments and fights, and they would just let time pass by in between instead of actually speaking up. I always was in fight or flight. There was so much abuse in the house. Emotional abuse is abuse, you guys. Narcissism, all of it. Craziness, physical abuse, psych wards, knives, all of it. Craziness. Crazy cuckoo-ness, okay? And so during all that time, I was taking it out on myself. I was self-harming. I had a huge eating disorder. I was bulimic. I was making myself throw up like 10 times a day. Crazy binges. And so when I smoked, I was like, oh my gosh, wow, I don't need to hurt myself anymore. I can escape this way. So from the beginning, I had a very toxic relationship with marijuana. So I ended up hanging around this girl, hanging out with her friends, and eventually I was just a full-blown stoner. I was smoking all the time. Then I met another person, and they knew the plug, and so I would drive around with them, and they would give me huge copious amounts of weed just for driving them around for the day. So I would have so much at home. I was rolling, I was smoking for my bong. I loved it. I was a pothead, crazy pothead. I was smoking all the time, always high. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But then over time, it became just this, I couldn't live without it. If I wasn't stoned, then it was an issue. Then my emotions would be all crazy. Then it was everybody else's fault around me, okay? But then when I started doing my inner healing, my inner healing to find who I am, I switched my point of view and really started to go into the spiritual aspect of it and use it for meditation, use it for art, use it for music, use it for all of this. And this was helping me for a while, and I really was like, okay, this is it. I've broken up with this. I've decided to make it not toxic in my life. But then I started smoking more, actually. I started smoking more. Oh, well, I'm going to be even more creative today, so I need to be even more high. I need to be even more stoned for this. We're going to see a movie today. I'm going to be super fried during this, right? And it was always like, I would go on vacation and be like, where are we going to get weed? How are we going to get weed, right? I would wake up in the morning and immediately I'd just reach for my marijuana and I'd just smoke it. Just like yesterday. I smoked it out of habit, out of habitual. Because, oh, it's there, I'm going to smoke it, right? And I started realizing, like, if this was alcohol, I would be considered an alcoholic. Waking up in the morning and immediately grabbing for alcohol, it's the same thing for me personally. It was the same thing. I realized I was addicted to this substance. I was addicted to not being within my body, with being within my mind. And being somebody that is so spiritual and trying to come home to myself, this is why I'm quitting. This is why I'm stopping. It's because I want to know what it's like to be me sober without any substance within myself. I have nothing to run away from anymore. I've cultivated love in my life. I've cultivated a safe space. And part of me is afraid that my music's not going to be as good, that my art's not going to be as good. But then the other part of me is like, that's just fear speaking. This is just straight up fear. I am beautiful. I'm amazing. My art is amazing. My music is amazing. This is just all part of my process to heal and come home to myself. And I really, really hope that I create a safe space for you guys to do so as well if you are thinking about stopping. And even if not, there's nothing wrong with you smoking. I'm not sitting here to say, oh, you guys need to stop smoking. If you smoke, that's amazing, you guys. I loved when I smoked. I really did. And if I hadn't have used it as a mask, I would probably still be smoking. Another reason why I'm quitting, though, is because it started making my brain a little bit foggy. My short-term memory, I would be having conversations with people and they'd have to repeat themselves because I was so high. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't grasp what they were talking about. And feeling tired throughout the day, like if I smoked too early, and just feeling tired and taking my naps, and it was depleting my energy, right? And maybe you've been feeling the same way as well. Yeah, so that's really why I stopped, why I started as well. Why I started, you guys, if you really, really want to know, I just genuinely thought it was so cool. I grew up watching Skins UK and Shameless, and they smoked like crazy in there. They smoked cigarettes, they smoked weed, all of it. And so I'm like, wow, that looks cool, right? Like, I wanted to do that Tumblr aesthetic grunge kind of thing. But then when I actually realized the harmful effects of the smoking for my body, for my lungs, for my mind. I started smoking when I was 17. My brain wasn't even fully developed yet, right? And so that's why I'm like, okay, I'm 25. I need to slow it down. There's all this talk about our brains slowing down anyway. I don't want to slow my brain down even more when I should be opening it and expanding it up even more. So yes, that's why I started. That's why I'm stopping. I hope that this gives you a little insight onto me. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. Godspeed to you if you are somebody that is trying to stop as well. We've got this. We will do this. And yes, I will be at the pool later, and I'm so excited. I'm going to try to film, but I'm going to be in like a fancy schmancy kind of place. So I don't know if I'll be able to, but I will definitely keep you guys updated because this is like my very first full day of not smoking. I already want to smoke right now. I'm being honest with you guys. Like, even talking about it, it makes me want to smoke. I'm gonna make some breakfast for myself. I'm gonna go wake up my lover and we're gonna start our day. So we are about to go to the pool and I want to smoke so bad, you guys. This is crazy. I mean, the withdrawals from this is cuckoo. I'm just like shaking on the inside. I'm like, I want to smoke. I want to smoke so bad. And I really don't want to give into it. So we're gonna be strong. Not gonna bring any with us. No temptations. And I'm getting through this. Hi guys. Okay, so we're at the pool now. I'm in my little pool fit and it's nice. I'm sober and it's kind of strange, but I'm also kind of enjoying it a little bit, so it was worth it not to smoke. I almost smoked on the way because there is weed with us and I decided not to, so I'm proud of myself and I'm still having a good time whilst remaining sober. It's really hot out here though. It's like super hot, but I've just been like listening to my music and tanning. The water's actually kind of warm too, so it's like hot and warm water, so I don't know, but yes, the day is going very well. I'm not sure what we're doing after this, but I'm happy we got to go to a pool day and I'm happy that I'm doing it sober. Hello you guys, I am back home now from the pool. I had so much fun. I do want to be honest with you guys though, when I did get home, I did hit the bowl a couple of times, but I genuinely feel like I did a really good job today and I never really said that I was cold turkeying it, so weaning myself off, it's like I see it as medication. I took it for such a long amount of time and going without it, like my body went into like full shock mode. It's like freaking out almost. Every time I crave it, I'm like shaking from the inside out. I'm just like, I need this. This is crazy. It's like I'm crawling out of my skin. And by just doing a small little hit, it kind of just evened me back out a little bit. And I don't know, it felt like I just went from like, to like, okay, here. And I'm excited because I don't even want to wake up tomorrow morning and wake and bake. I had so much fun today sober at the pool and riding in the car and actually being able to hold conversations and kind of be here. It really felt really good today. So I'm so proud of myself. And if you are quitting as well, I just want to say how proud I am of you. You are so amazing and so beautiful. Seriously, tell yourself this today. Look yourself in the mirror today and say, I'm amazing and I am beautiful and I am doing amazing on my path. Seriously, you are, you guys. I love you, and I kind of really love this series. I feel like you guys are starting to get to know me a little bit, and seriously, I'm grateful. I love you guys. Okay, I will be back tomorrow with day 4, and I have a feeling it's going to be okay for us. We're going to have a good day tomorrow. Okay, bye.